The slithery snake slipped on the slippy sand. Do you have problems with your S's? Many people do, and they can ruin a recording, really. Here's how to fix them. Now, those sharp S's that we get every now and again, and some of us suffer more than others, is called sibilance, and it's quite nice if you can reduce that. There are some plugins, a specialist plugin actually, called a de-esser, various versions of this, and they're usually available for software like Adobe Audition and Logic Pro and Pro Tools. But they don't tend to be available for Audacity, and I know a lot of you use Audacity. There was one called Spitfish, which I think has been discontinued, but if you do know otherwise, please leave a comment in the section below. And I'm happy to be informed otherwise of that. But you can manually de-ess. It's a bit laborious, but let me show you how to do it. Let's have a listen.
The slithery snake slipped on the...
So can you see the S there, look? It's quite clear, isn't it? And now if I go to amplify, so I go to effects first, and I want to negatively amplify it, so reduce it. Let's come down by about 3 and a bit dB. Hopefully we won't get such a harsh S.
The slithery snake slipped on the...
And you've got to keep doing that throughout the piece, just looking where the S is and then reducing its volume slightly. It does work, but it takes forever. Now, there is another way. It's called the pencil method, and some people recommend talking with a pencil like that. And the theory goes that you're splitting the S when you're saying it. To be honest, or maybe more like that, to be honest, I think that's rather ridiculous and you wouldn't be able to do it. But what you could do is strap the pencil to your microphone like that, so that you are splitting the S before it actually bounces onto the back of the diaphragm of the microphone. Again, I mean, I'm not sure how effective that is. If you've used it and it's worked, please let me know. But it's another option. Anyway, don't get too hung up on your S's, because sometimes it's all in the ear of the beholder. So occasionally you get a client saying, oh, you're very, very S-y, and it turns out they're listening on specific sorts of usually poor quality speakers, and that's emphasizing it, and you can't hear it your end, and vice versa. So, be careful with your S's, really. Anyway, it's good to know the options, I suppose. All right, thanks very much for watching today. Look after your voice, and see you next time.